how to solve fractions with different denominators. This is your tutor, Kashif. 3 over 4 minus 1 over 3. First of all, I'll have to find the LCM of 4 and 3. The LCM would be 4 times 3 would equal to 12. Now I would have to write both of these fractions as equivalent fractions. So 3 over 4 would equal to something over 12. So I'll say 4 times 3 gives me 12. So 3 times 3 will give me 9 over 12. I will do the same thing with the 1/3. 1/3 would equal to something over 12. 3 times what gives me 12? 3 times 4. So I will say 1 times 4 gives me 4 over 12. Now I'll say 9 over 12 minus 4 over 12. This here gives me 5 over 12. 3 over 4 minus 1 over 3. Don't worry. This here is an alternate method. Okay. So basically what I will do is I'll find the LCM of 4 and 3, which is 12. Now I will cross multiply. 3 times 3 is 9. 1 times 4 is 4. 9 minus 4 would equal to 5 over 12. You have a choice. Whichever method you find easier, you follow that. Don't listen to your teacher. Okay. Now we're actually going to do a one with a mixed number. 3 1/4 minus 2 and 1 over 3. So the first thing, the easiest method is to change them to an improper fraction. 4 times 3 is 12 plus 1 is 13 over 4 minus 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1 is 7 over 3. Now my next step is to find the LCM. LCM of 4 and 3 is 4 times 3 will equal to 12. So 13 over 4 will equal to something over 12. 4 times 3 gives me 12. 13 times 3 gives me 39 over 12. I must do the same with a fraction on this side. 7 over 3 would equal to something over 12. 3 times 4 gives me 12, so 7 times 4 gives me 28 over 12. Now I'll say 39 over 12 minus 28 over 12. Because my denominators are the same, I put it down. 39 minus 28, 9 minus 8 is 1, 3 minus 2, that gives me 11 over 12. 3/4 minus 2 and 1/3. Now I'm going to show you an alternate method. Right. 4 times 3 will give me 12 plus 1 gives me 13 over 4 minus 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1 is 7 over 3. Now I would say the LCM of 4 and 3 is 12. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to cross multiply. 13 times 3 is 39. I've got a negative sign. I put that down. 7 times 4 is 28. 39 minus 28 is 11 over 12. 2/3 plus 1 over 4 minus 1 over 5. Now, what I'm going to do first is I would find the LCM. The LCM of 3, 4 and 5, which would equal to 12 times 5 is 60. I can say 3 can go into 60 how many times? 20 times. What is my top number? 2. I have a plus sign. Plus and negative, they actually separate the terms. I'll put a plus. 4 goes into 60 how many times? 15. What's the top number? 1. Minus. 5 goes into 60 how many times? 12 times. What is my top number? 1. So that gives me 40 plus 15 minus 12. 20 times 2 is 40, 15 times 1 is 15, 12 times 1 is 12, all over 16, which would equal to, that's 40 plus 15 is 55, minus 12, which gives me 43 over 60. 1.5 plus 1 3/4 minus 2 1/3. So basically the first thing I will change everything to an improper fractions. 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3 over 2 plus 4 times 1 is 4 plus 3, that gives me 7 over 4. Then I got a minus sign. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1 is 7 over 3. Now I've got to find the LCM of 2 and 4, which is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. The correct LCM would equal to 12. Now what I'm going to do in this example, I'm going to assume that you don't understand it or everyone is having difficulty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the LCM. 2 times 4 is 8 times 3 is 24. So I will put everything over 24. 2 goes into 24 how many times? 12. Times by top number is 3 plus. 4 goes into 24 how many times? That's 6 into 7 minus. 3 goes into 24 how many times? 8 times 7. Okay, that gives me 36 plus 42. 6 times 7 is 42 minus 8 times 7 is 56 all over 24. That gives me 6 and 2 is 8, 78 minus 56. If I don't know it, I'll just put 78 minus 56 on the side. 8 minus 6 is 2, 7 and 5. That gives me 22. So I get 22 over 24. Now I will have to reduce this to its simplest form. So I'll divide this by 2, divide that by 2. That gives me 11 over 12. Now what you notice is if I had the correct LCM, if I use the correct LCM, I would have the LCM of 12. That gives me 2 goes into 12 6 times the 3 plus 4 goes into 12 3 times the 7 minus sign. 3 goes into 12 how many times? 4 times 7. That gives me 18 plus 3 times 7 is 21 minus 28. 4 sevens are 28 over 12. Right. 18 plus 21 is 39. 39 minus 28, which gives me 11 over 12. Thanks for watching. Please click the like and subscribe button.